Morning, everybody. Let's move to the, I don't know what happened on the first page there. Second page, talk about absolute value and vertical, horizontal shifts, whether the coefficients are shrinking or stretching from the parent graph. So in the top example, this is y equals the absolute value of x. This is called the parent graph. It is the guide or the graph by which we compare all other absolute value graphs to. Okay, so the vertex, which is right here, is 0, 0, right? So right now, because this is the parent graph, there's no horizontal shift, no vertical stretch or shrink, no vertical shift, and it opens up because this right here is positive. One thing that sometimes it seems counterintuitive, a vertical stretch, think about it, if you were standing up and you stretch to the sky, you are in a sense getting more narrow. If you are shrinking vertically, you're like sitting kind of, so it's getting wider. All right, those are probably the two issues, but think about it as narrow and wide. All right, so you're going to go into Desmos and graph. I would leave the parent graph. I would graph this and this, and I would leave the parent graph there the entire time that you do this worksheet. Okay, so when I brought it into Desmos, I took some points off it. 0, 0, negative 1, 2, 1, 2. So let's see. I'm going to graph those. 0, 0. So you're going to leave the parent graph there as a guide. Negative 1, 2, and negative 1, 2. And it is symmetrical, so you should have, oh, sorry. Okay, so the vertex remains the same. Horizontal shift would be left or right. There is none. And it is more narrow than the original one. So it is a stretch, like you stretch a rubber band. Vertical shift, none. Like this is left to right. So there's no shift here. And then it opens up because this 2 is positive. So number 2, do the same thing. Keep in Desmos. You're going to keep the parent graph and then, put in this new one, negative 2x. And so again, when I put it in, I took a few points with me. Now we're only asking you to sketch this, so it doesn't have to be precise, but to give me a place to start, all right? So negative 1, negative 2, and then 1, 2. Again, it is symmetrical, right? And draw those. So the vertex is 0, 0. Horizontal is left or right, so there's none. And it does become more narrow, so it's a stretch. And vertical shift, none. And it opens down. And it opens down, oops, because this is a negative 2. 3. All right, so same thing. Leave the parent graph as a guide and y equals to absolute value of x plus 4. So I grabbed a couple of points, which I'm going to write right here. Okay. So 0, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's my vertex. I'm going to put it over here. Then 1, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And sorry, negative 1, 6, and 1, 6. Then I'm going to draw. Okay, so it doesn't shift left or right. So there's none. It is more narrow, so that is a stretch. Does it move up or down vertically? Up 4, and it opens up. Number 4. All right, now you're putting this graph into Desmos, and I would leave the parent graph. So the vertex is -7, 4. The horizontal shift, it moves over to the left 7. It is more narrow, so that's a stretch. Narrower. I have trouble with that word. Vertical shift up 4, and it opens down because it has a -2. All right, so let's see, the vertex is -7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one kind of comes a little off the graph, right? All right, number 5, you're sketching. You're sketching y equals 3 absolute value x minus 4 plus 5. Pull some points off of Desmos. Notice I took the ones off that are integers just because it's easier to graph. So the vertex 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's right there, sorry. Let me undo that. All right, so 4, 5, 2, 11, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoop, way up here, because remember they're symmetrical. And there we go. So the vertex is 4, 5. The horizontal shift, did it shift left or right? It did. It went to the right 4. Like right here, you can see. From this vertex to this vertex, there was a horizontal shift 4. Vertical stretch, let me see. It is more narrow, right? It opens up because 3 is positive. Oh, sorry. Vertical shift up 5, and it opens up because 3 is positive. 6. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Okay, so the vertex remains 0, 0. I pulled some points off at Desmos. All right, so 0, 0, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. -10, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might estimate. And then over here, making it look symmetrical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so something like this, okay? Oh, look at that, it became wider, the vertical stretch. So that is a shrink. Horizontal shift, none. It did not move left or right. Vertical shift, none. Didn't move up or down from the parent graph. And then it opens up because 1/2 is positive. All right, 7. The vertex is 0, 4. Horizontal shift up 4. When you graph it, it becomes narrow, so that's a stretch. Vertical shift up 4, and it opens down because 3 is negative. All right, so I put it into Desmos. I took some points off the graph. 0, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. -1, 1, and 1, 1. Doo-doo. And there you go. All right, number 8. 0, -2. So let's see, 0, 2. It's going to be, this one's going to be narrow. Horizontal shift, so left or right, none. Oh, just realized that's not 0, -2. Sorry about that. Sorry, technology's erasers in general, but technology is good. So let's see. 0, -2. And then it's going to be narrow because it's -7 and it's opening down. So horizontal shift, none. Vertical shrink, stretch, it's definitely more narrow, so it's a stretch. And then vertical, it went down 2, and it opened down. All right, last one. I give you some points. I don't know why the graph didn't come in. 10, 2. Let's see, 10. It's 4. 2, yeah. Okay, just checking that point out. 10, 2. All right. So the vertex is 6, 4. It goes up 4. This is -1/2. So it's going to be a shrink, a vertical shrink, vertical shift. Gosh, it's that horizontal shift. It's not up 4. This is to the right 6. Right 6. And this is up 4. And then it opens down because -1/2. Okay, there you go. You're using the parent graph and Desmos as a guide.